We love you.
Yep.
We live. All right. We cooking with Chief,
Yep.
serving up some history.
Somebody's volume is up.
Okay, guys. Let me turn this volume down. All right. I have a special guest here with me today. This is gonna be fun because I just met Ishmael personally last night. But I would like everybody to welcome Ishmael for being here with me. We coming live from Moundville in Alabama. We catering today. You got two people that pulled in with their cater truck, and we gonna cater y'all some food today. All right. If everybody ready for the catered meal, let me know. Chief kind of still getting this. I'm trying to get my chat where I can see. There we go. Hi, Phoenix. How are you, Indian? Hi, American Indian. Y'all see we got Ishmael here. We ready to roll. Now, here we go. We are in Moundville, Alabama. If you look up, you can see the mounds in the background. We trying to bring this in for you all. We serving you from the food truck now. Serving from
It's
the
some
food truck.
volume.
Come on in. Tell everybody we serving you live from the food truck. Come on now before the sun start going down and get dark. Look at the beauty out here, man. Come on in the room. Phoenix, can you see Moundville? Y'all know if Ishmael is here, look at that, leaves is falling up here with us. If Ishmael down here and we coming live, y'all know y'all fixing to eat some good stuff today. You know? So if y'all haven't told everybody, jump on your page. Let them know that Chief Warhorse and Ishmael is cooking together live. All right. Come on in. I'm gonna see if y'all can hurry up and get us up to 50, Ishmael. At least if we have 50 in the room over here, we'll start getting ready to get the pots out back. So come on, call
We can do
somebody.
it, Chief.
Yeah, call somebody. Tell them, say, Chief waiting on 50 people to start serving. We at 28 right now. Put it on your page. Tell them we need you to come on over here. Chief ain't gonna start serving up nothing this meal till I see 50. Come on. However y'all doing out there. Okay, they say it's beautiful. Yes, it is. And the weather is so dynamic over here. And I'm gonna shut up while we're waiting to come on in. Let Ishmael greet you all from his pots and pans over there next to me. We got two stoves cooking up in here today. All right, Ishmael, you got some of your people on here. Uh, Go ahead on and holler at them because we ain't gonna serve them nothing until they get there. 20 more to go. We're gonna serve food. Go ahead, Ishmael.
Shout out to Urban Indian Heritage Society. We definitely want to thank, Chief Warhorse for being able to host such a beautiful event. We got a chance to walk through the museum and just get a feel of the actual land and speak with some of the employees here and really just, dive into the history. It's something that is beyond eye opening, Chief.
It's heart touching, I'm telling you. This is the closest we can bring them to it until we really bring them physically. But we put y'all in the midst of the pie.
I concur. I concur. And I mean, you really put together, the mobile studio and the tech team and everybody's doing a beautiful job. We've been networking, trying to take care of some things behind the scenes with an ultimate goal in mind. So we'll be bringing that to the attention to the public also. But we have everything working on our behalf. We have great nature, we have great energy, great people, and great allies
Yes,
with
we
what
do.
we're focusing on.
Yes,
And
we
we
do.
have great leadership.
Yes, we do. And y'all, this is what I meant by working together, having peace, and some love and respect. Because when you have that, Ishmael, it make it easier for other people to participate. But when you got a lot of confusion, no nonsense stuff, misinformation, it make it hard for professional people to put their career on the line for mess. Okay.
That's a very good point. That's right. When you're not in an environment of mischief making or somebody with ulterior motives, you're able to achieve so much more. I agree.
So, we're gonna start slowly. We ain't gonna serve yet. We got 35 in here, but we're gonna be talking for the ones of y'all that's here. Cause today marks a great history making day for me, especially. I've been coming here since the early 80s, and I've watched this place change. And I always would say, I need somebody to write that story. And I tried to get tons of reporters to come out and see what was happening. No one ever would take it serious. Um, I'll never forget Mr. George Curry. He's from here in Tuscaloosa, Moundville area.
He was a great journalist, yeah.
And he was going to write the story. And I saw him for SCLC convention in Baton Rouge right before he passed. And he was like, you know what, Chief, that story has to be told. I had people like Harry Belafonte say that story has to be told. And sad thing was, I lost Mr. Curry directly after he had been retired and committed to coming back to his hometown.
Right.
Because he knew this place. And Harry Belafonte told me he was going to lead this fight. I wasn't trying to lead the Moundville fight. I was trying to get people from Alabama to lead the Moundville fight.
Understood.
And you start hearing people say, but we don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You do. So what you were saying about the network, and I'm proud to have Spider Gordon as a leader here in Alabama, a well-known leader, a fighter, a real foot soldier with the movement out there with Dr. King in them, you know.
Yes.
Spider is a living legend. Mm-hmm. But if you notice today, he greeted us here as the constable.
Yes, he did.
You know,
Yeah, this is Alabama constable pulling up in the vehicle and everything.
Yeah,
Right.
right. We just have just Spider Gordon, civil rights leader.
Right.
We had he's like a judge. Well, he is a judge. He's a lawmaker. So he came here
He did.
so that we can have people who are in the legal room
Right.
seeing this whitewash in the midst of the whitewash.
Yes.
Let me see if we got 50 people here, Ishmael. Okay, we got 5 more to go, Ishmael. So we're going to talk. Because we ain't going to give y'all none of the food until we get 50 people.
So what that means is thumbs up and share. Thumbs up and share. We want to jumpstart this algorithm and get things in motion. Can't nobody do like we do it. So let's make sure we get on the Twitter page. Make sure you get on Discord. Make sure you get on your Facebook. And we want to make sure that we're able to share this and we can get this in motion. So let's make it happen.
5 more to go. 5 more to go. So Phoenix, if you don't see them likes matching 45 right now, that means they didn't pay their fee coming into the restaurant. So they must be gonna be paying on their way going out. Because it don't make sense to come eat and don't somebody left. All right, maybe the wrong crowd, but you know what? Chief don't care. He don't care about it. All right, you know everybody don't like spicy. You know, some people like it mild. What we're gonna be doing here, they're gonna be very spicy. Okay, and you know. Ishmael is here as a witness. See, you know, a lot of people out there running their mouth, Ishmael, but they can't back up what they saying. And I've been bragging about Moundville and talking about Moundville. And what people don't understand, you here to see that this is, if this loses, if Mr. Waldo and them lose, all these other people talking about they're Indian and putting on feathers and junk, they wasting their time.
Yes.
Because when facts can't get it, I know for sure fake's not. Because what's going on now is fake with the whitewashing. So what's the difference in whitewashing or blackwashing?
Right.
Because we got some black folks out there that they don't commit to this history.
This is true.
They just capitalize or trying to capitalize. So the name of the show is about whitewashing, but it could be either way. All right? Passe blanc. Okay?
Yes.
And they got passe blue. Okay? So we got some passing for one thing and other ones passing for another thing. And in the middle of all this passing, the troop ship gonna come through.
Yes.
And that's us. Mm-hmm. We're gonna sail right on in on it.
Right.
And we're gonna show both sides that line. And we're gonna show the truth. All right, we getting there. 47 in the room. Y'all ready? Just about to eat. Just about to eat. We got an echo. Somebody say, okay, is the echo gone? Is the echo clear? Okay. We're gonna do a little mic check if y'all heard echo.
Check one. Is everybody good? Keep in mind, we out here, we directly at Moundsville. We actually right here on the spot. Y'all can see the mound right there behind us.
We'll take us down on the side. We still have echo.
Somebody's got a live mic open.
I have this one here from Sharon. Move it.
Is the volume
Check 1 2.
Volume down on my phone.
It's still. Should be okay.
Say we sound like we're in a stadium. Well, y'all have to realize now we're a little outside. Okay, somebody say we're a little clearer. Come on, y'all tell us what y'all hear.
A little better.
Well, mine's is down all the way. I'm all the way down on the bottom. Okay, somebody come back and let me know what we sound like. We all mic'd up right here.
Is that
Okay,
better?
they said we good to go.
Okay.
If that green mean go, okay. We got a green and a piece. I hope that means we sounding clear. Because we don't want y'all to miss none of this.
Is that better? Does that sound better?
I need somebody else to tell me. Noreen, why don't you drop way back? You heard your sound up? Turn all y'all sound down. Okay, they say we better sound good. Clear now. All right, thank you. Here we go.
No issue. Okay, we good?
We good to go, they said.
Okay.
See, just a little bit of an echo. One person said. Okay, find it out further. See, just a little. See, we getting better.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, but could y'all understand what we're saying? Because we out here sitting in the midst of some tall trees and mounds, and it's gonna give you this stadium sound because the mounds is up and we down. See, turn it down, Will.
Turn it down. Okay. All right.
Turn this one up, turn our lights down.
We working it out, y'all. We working it out. We working hard for you. We avoiding. You know, it's a lot of fire ants out here. All kind of things.
Yes, indeed.
We avoid.
Okay, how that sound?
Through all of that.
You got it? We done turned it down a little bit.
Is that better?
Okay, I think they can hear us better.
Okay.
They say yes. Phoenix say yes.
Wonderful.
Here we go. Now, we got 47 people. We're going to get ready to start serving up anyway. Ooh, we jump to 53 just like that. It's time to start dishing the food up in the kitchen and serving it up, Ishmael.
That's good, Chief.
All right. Now, it was waiting on the sound to get right before we made it 53. I'm with y'all. Okay, we love y'all too. Somebody say they from Mobile, Alabama. Welcome, Mobile, Alabama. That means you can get on board Mobile, Alabama, where we fixing to serve up today.
That's right.
All right. Now we are here in Moundville, Alabama, which Ishmael, this place went through a major transformation.
Yeah.
It was black Indians and the black community. I'm gonna say black, even though people don't like it, they don't understand. If you don't use what was used at that time because you want to make it what it is at this time. Now you altering history too.
Understood.
Okay?
Yes.
So we have to deal with it. And it should follow you no matter what it is. It still should bring you to where you are today.
That makes sense.
I've had the media call me an African American. I've never considered myself an African American. Now I will correct them if I'm there.
Yeah.
But if I see something say African American, I know number one, that's a person that their job is to censor me.
Yes.
And I'm not going to just freak out because they use the word African American, but I will correct that to the best of my ability.
Uh-huh.
I would say, something like, first of all, I'm not an African American. Or the next time I'm speaking or doing something, I will express what I feel about that comment. My grandfather didn't consider himself black either, Ishmael.
Yes.
If he was living today, he might break my neck. Okay?
Understood. Yes.
He would have took the word color. But he wasn't taking black.
Yes.
Because he knew that didn't identify him.
Right. It was an accurate description.
And he might have would have let you get away with Negro because he knew Spanish.
Yes.
And he knew that still meant black.
That's a description.
But that wasn't who he was.
Yeah.
And he raised me to be better than what people think I'll call you. Show the best of who you are. Because when we walk out here, we're the image of our family. Not what somebody else say. It's the way we come out.
Yeah.
And why I'm going through this, guys, you can go through any community of color or black or whatever you call it, not African American, because there was no train being ran through, train track being ran through an African American community.
Right.
That didn't exist till Jesse Jackson gave y'all that. So that's the only one I'm gonna X out. But everything else have a law or something connected to it. Black, Negro, Indian,
Right.
same people sometimes. But when we said black and colored, it could have expanded beyond just the black Indians.
Yes.
So when I started using the terminology black Indians, right at about 40 years ago, I was using it to describe my skin color that they classified me in.
Right. But
And
identifying your heritage.
that's
Right. Right. Your
so
lineage.
we got to stop being negative about
Yes.
that. That's like a place marker in time.
Yes.
So there is no treaties with African American. There is no, there's nothing, no laws put in place back in that time for African Americans.
Understood.
We got to deal with the laws.
Yes.
Where we are sitting now would have been a community of Indians. We're going to go back to the beginning of who was here, who then got classified as Negroes, some of them.
Right.
No matter which one they got classified, they were the same people that the railroad ran through.
Yes.
So here we sit in a community of color. And America, and when I say America, that goes for the people in elected position and the ones not. We got regular, everyday people
Right.
who have an attitude about what somebody call them. Where you at? Well, these people was Indians. How did they lose being an Indian and becoming black? Well, first they had to get rid of them to bring the railroad.
They did. They did.
Okay.
Had to clear it out.
So when they was clearing it out, guess who they was clearing out? Black Indians.
Understood.
All of them didn't go though, because some of them worked still, had their homes, needed a job, just like with anything else. Everybody don't go.
Yes.
And a lot of those communities grew to be what you would know as your larger black communities, or some people who want to be hollering about Black Wall Street. Well, nearly all your Black Wall Streets came out of a Black Indian community.
Yes. Understood.
All right. But they want to make it look like this person came out of slavery, and then when they came from Africa, they slaved and then they went rich. Well, there was a few of that,
Yes.
but that was mostly your Black Europeans.
Mm-hmm.
But there were Black Indians who was already in business before the Black or white Europeans came.
Understood.
And so that's a Black Wall Street.
Yes, it was because you deal with commerce.
Yes, right. So we sitting in the midst of Tuscaloosa. This place is to honor him. That was Black Wall Street.
Right.
DeSoto met up with his style of Black Wall Street.
Yes.
He controlled the trade and the business along this area.
And DeSoto, that was like around like the 1500s, correct?
That's correct. Man, look at us. We sitting here in the midst of this place.
And I gotta tell y'all, when you walk through this area, it's miles as far as the eye can see. You'll look to the left, you'll look to the right, you'll look over here and over there. You will see mound after mound, some larger, some smaller, but it is an absolutely beautiful and spiritual ambiance taking place in Moundsville. I must confess.
Well, I'm so honored y'all have Ishmael here with me, because too many people, eyes of color around the world, have not seen this place. There is not a place I know of, and I've been to a lot of the mounds. There is no place can match to this place. It's just mounds everywhere.
Right.
You know, even when you're coming in, the community is built on top of mounds. The business is built on top of mounds.
You can see it, yeah.
You know, it's just like you said, Moundville.
Yeah.
Like a village of mounds.
Right.
That's what you're saying.
Right.
So, you know, when they use the word ville, especially down south, you know, the 31st parallel, is normally because it's the village.
Right.
So, I want y'all to understand, we also sit historically in what they would call Hale, Alabama.
Hale, Alabama.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hale, Alabama. And it's called Hale County, Alabama. And when you look that up, it'll let you know that that's a very special place and it's sacred. And you know what? It feels very sacred.
It does. It does. Yeah.
So we're not bringing this to you for you to come and put some feathers on, and all. You don't even see that out here. You're staying out like a soap opera. Just come and see the beauty. Don't come trying to bring your modern day stuff, because we fighting that right now. So if y'all black ones out there gonna stick a feather in the hair, you're gonna blend in with the fake, and when you get here, and as we get ready to serve this dinner up, Ishmael is gonna explain to you all about his day and what he's seen and feel. But I want to tell y'all, there is no such, Ishmael, as a regalia because in the Muscovy language there is no R. So how we get regalia?
Good point.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's eliminate this word regalia, guys. I do not wear no regalia. That's right. I'm in West Florida buffet in it, baby. Um, there's no such as words can be made with an R. So that is a whitewash right there.
Sure.
So we talking about whitewashing. And when you get too much whitewashing, you actually don't see nothing. You know, if you bleach something totally out,
Yeah.
it's just nothing. It's just blank.
Well, Blanco. That's what Blanco blank. It just erases. It's empty.
All right, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
So when I say whitewash, Ishmael went on a tour through the museum today, and he understand what I mean by they whitewashing us, and we are fighting. And those of you who don't know and wasn't raised as an Indian to have your history and your paper, you need to stop because you're hindering something that is fixing to wipe the rest of the Indian heritage out, and you're sidetracking something. And I need you to step off the railroad track for a minute, okay? And if you fit in, if we can save what I'm trying to save, Ishmael, it may save their history.
Right.
But if they keep interfering, their history gonna be the one to get washed away.
Absolutely. And now that's the problem with a lot of the colonizer type of acts. It becomes overdoing it to the point to where you're actually erasing the history from everyone. You find that history that took place over in Europe, the erasure of the indigenous populations, the same things that you do in other colonized spots. You take so many, you burn so many books, you take away so many of the artifacts, you hoard so much, you take so much, you end up taking it for the next generations where they don't even know where they're starting or where they're ending.
And then that's where the makeup come of a new story to fill that blank, empty paper. Now we got to create some stuff.
Absolutely. We're going to show you the evidence of that, of the extreme part of the
what's
whitewashing.
happening. And a lot of people of color who out there saying feathers up and I'm an Indian and trying to pick up Indian words that you may not be pronouncing right, like y'all wearing regalia. You knew you wasn't raised on that. Don't pick up some bad habits because what you pick up might be very instrumental in erasing the real history. This is so important. This is very important. And if we don't get the word out now, later might be too late. And I'm going to let Ishmael emphasize on what he's witnessing, what I'm saying. Are y'all on the team to save this stuff? Are y'all on this internet to make money, like we know some people doing, cutting and pasting? Or are you on there to save the fight and save the last of the last? But we cannot be so selfish that we don't stop and see what hurt and damage we're doing. We got people in Oklahoma, they the real Indians calling themselves freedmans because they skin color is dark. And you might get mad with me out there in Oklahoma, but you need to do your homework. Somebody done took your identity and gave you theirs. And you walking away with it happily. There's no paperwork, Ishmael, that says in none of the treaties that the Indians left with their slaves with them. I haven't found that.
Right.
If they made them leave their cows, their hogs, their chickens in their house, and their sheep, they paid them to go to Oklahoma.
Right.
They're supposed to go to swap. Okay.
Yes.
Well, why would they let the slaves leave when these white folks didn't know how to play leave?
Absolutely.
So these newcomers were going to learn about the land. No, the newcomers, all the Indians didn't leave because the newcomers leave them.
Right.
And then the next thing is there was no slaves on no Trail of Tears.
Correct.
Now there was some that might have went where the Cherokee went, and the Chickasaw, because the Chickasaw had a slave trade business. Them and the Cherokees was working very closely with the European ways.
They did.
The Cherokees was with the British first, and I'm sure they picked up the ways of them. But now we get down here in the West Florida, we're in another territory.
Yes.
West Florida didn't come to part of the United States till 1803, like I told y'all, by decree. And why am I talking about West Florida? Because I'm still sitting in West Florida right now.
Right.
What affected me back there in Ropaca affected this area because it was all under that West Florida area. So when they erasing what you saw today, they erasing the history of the black Indians that Andrew Jackson set out to wipe out. And here we got people online that change the way they dress, change the wordings. Sometimes y'all typing stuff in. You got to realize all tribes from the north to the south and east to the west didn't even talk the same language. You understand? So we need to stop throwing languages out there to make you look like you more Indian than what you is. Because I know good and well you didn't learn that junk at home. And I'm not being mean. I'm just telling you, you're messing yourself up. Stick with where they mess you up at. That's what they owe you for taking your language from you.
Right.
They owe you for taking away your identity.
Right.
So since y'all pretending you got the language, they don't owe you. You got your language back. You see what I'm saying? That's a trick.
Yeah.
That's a trick.
Yeah.
You showing them you can regain your language without them doing anything. And what people don't understand, they ain't even the language. I hear people talking about halito and it's halato. I called Oklahoma Choctaw Nation the other day. The man said halito. I say, well, no, it's halato. You can't pronounce Muscogee language in the English pronunciation. Okay, can't do it.
Yeah.
It's different languages. So I stepped on that. You're right. But if we let people keep stealing our history, we're not going to know how to regain back our language.
Right.
Now, what I want to talk to you real quick about Moundville, what Ishmael came in to see, the mounds for one. You can't come in the gate without seeing mounds first.
That's right.
Plenty of mounds. I'll get to you on Missouri later on. Wasn't a different tribe though, okay? If you hang with us a little bit today, you're going to find out we got more in common than not. But y'all are actually picking up habits from other cultures and calling that the culture for here. But I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to do your homework, okay? Because you're messing yourself up. It look like some of y'all belong in Mexico. Some look like they need to be going to China. Some look like they need to be going to Africa. And then no one is really depicting what we really look like. So
what we look like, Chief. You were asking me to describe some of the ways that was affecting me as far as what I was able to observe. And I'll be honest with you. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I looked at it like it was the Bible, the Old Testament and the New Testament.
what's your eyes expecting to see exactly what it landed on in that first stop we went to?
Well, in that Old Testament, you know, that's where you got like Adam and you got
Yeah.
Genesis, right? You got the Genesis.
Yeah.
Where you get that genes from.
Okay, come on.
Genetics,
You
right?
saw it, right?
So that Old Testament was the first part that you took me to.
Well, you have to start in Genesis.
In the beginning, we're gonna deal with the water.
Y'all
Right?
see, I'm not drinking Coke at
Across
this
the
time.
face of the water, and it was good, right? I'm looking across the water because you got the Tuscaloosa River right there,
Yeah.
and right there by the river, literally right there by the river, is the Indian, you know,
The Indian village.
Indian village, right? In that Indian village, you get that authentic because that's as close as them as you accurately pointed out. This was the images that they were recreating from the actual bones, from the actual archaeology, anthropology, and then they put these figures in the Indian village.
You know what's funny? This was in 1933 when they hadn't figured in Oklahoma that they wanted to fully whitewash and they didn't know nothing about us.
Okay.
Share with our audience what the Genesis people looked like, or their hair, you know.
Yeah, they look like you. They look like grandmas. They look like
you.
they were our skin complexion. They were our skin complexion. And it's another, as Brother Jamar says, it's very interesting. What's very interesting is that in this Old Testament, in this old original, the Indian village was basically almost decrepit. They had people literally sitting, they had the images literally sitting in dirt. Literally. We saw insects from the outside flying in because the same 85, 90 plus degrees that you hear is right there in the Indian village. No air condition control, no stopping the bugs from going in.
To me, it made me feel when I first saw they did that, because it used to be in air conditions. Years. They did that after Katrina, what you said. And it bothered my spirit. I used to be so proud of it. And my pride went from pride to her. Katrina was coming through. We had went to D.C. for the voting right bill.
Right.
And I was speaking in Washington, and we were coming back down, so Sharon and Green and all of us were together, and we came through here. I had not seen what had happened.
Yes.
And I walked in that door, and when I walked in the door, I don't know if the ones that was with me saw it. It was like I've been held up, like the house had been robbed.
Understood. Yeah.
So all I remember saying is, "Where is the stuff? Where's my people?
Right.
Where is it?" And they was pretending like they didn't know what I was talking about. I'm like, wait a minute, this stuff was here all these years.
Right.
What made it leave after Katrina?
It goes back.
And
They said it echoes back. Are we echoing, or can y'all hear us okay?
okay, I'm gonna move my mic off.
I don't know what causes the echo.
Okay, I'll come off my mic. Let's see if that helps. Let me come off my mic. I'm gonna put my mic on the table. Now, I untied the mic and the other mic.
Is it still echoing?
I don't know. Phoenix had text.
Okay, well, I untied the mic and the other mic. I got mic tied everywhere. Okay, what got with me, Ishmael, is when I saw the stuff going, and I nearly went crazy over there. It's tied in there. We'll get it loose later. Because I don't want to pull the other
They
mic.
said it's getting better.
Okay, well, I took this
Okay,
mic
mic.
off.
These mics are on.
Okay, so
The
when I asked them, I'm like, well, where is it? And I remember the lady, they come out there trying to calm me down, and then one lady said, oh, it's out back. Out back? What is doing out back? Where is out back? She said, well, go out back and go down to the river.
Somebody gonna get grandpa?
yeah. About to blow.
So I went down to the river. When I walked down there and I saw these buildings stood up, and I saw where they had put my people. That hurt me.
So what we're gonna do, y'all, is we're gonna go to the different locations. We're gonna finish the conversation from the hotel. We've been trying to hold back from the elements. God's is speaking. We're gonna listen. We're gonna obey. So we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna. Can y'all bear with us to break down and get them outside?
We're gonna consider this part one. We're gonna continue part two. We're gonna actually show y'all what we're able to experience. Okay? So we want to thank y'all.
So did y'all get that part? We're gonna get out this weather. Y'all don't need us out here getting blown away. Let me hear you. Can y'all hear us? Tell me if y'all hear and agree. We're gonna get back to the hotel. No problem at all, they said.
Okay. We love y'all.
We love y'all too. Now, let's get out this here weather before it pick up and a tree never fall. All right. We'll see y'all in the field. Part one gone. We'll see you on part two.
All right. We love y'all.
Love
See
y'all.
soon.
That's perfect.
Well, we better get the equipment out this weather.
We got the camera and everything
I'm
set.
fixing to hit. There we go.